because winter has finally arrived. Hi, I'm Marty Basch, your host this morning, and with me right now is Jeff Leich. He's the Executive Director of the New England Ski Museum, here to talk about the upcoming March 6th Hannes Schneider Meister Cup race at Cranmore. Jeff, good morning.
That's right. Morning, Marty.
And
snuck up on us again.
Here we go again,
yeah.
and snow in the week before the race. That is very fortuitous.
Right. And you know, it even the long-range forecast said sunny skies on Saturday. It's a little far out, but that's what we hope for.
And of course, this is a race to remember a man who is integral not just to the valley skiing, but really in skiing for the East Coast and perhaps across the country, Hannes Schneider.
Hannes Schneider. And I'd even add across the snow country of the world, you know, because Hannes Schneider was really the guy who developed the technique of teaching skiing that ski schools still follow. Not so much the technical aspects of the way you make your turn anymore, but in terms of how you take large bodies of people and break them up into individual classes and teach this maneuver in this class and sort of ascending levels of instruction. We still do that.
And it's nice if you're heading to Cranmore, there is the statue of Hannes Schneider there, and of course his descendants are here in the valley and all.
That's right, yep.
And then there's the connection to the 10th Mountain Division.
Right. Well, of course, I think a lot of people know the story about Hannes being imprisoned by the Germans in 1938 from his hometown of St. Anton, Austria. And then Harvey Gibson, of the founder of Cranmore, local North Conway person, was able to get him sprung so that he arrived here in 1939 and took the reins at Cranmore and taught until his death in 1955.
Right.
So, of course, Herbert, his son Herbert Schneider, still lives in the same house that Hannes moved into in 39. Ran Cranmore for many years, and now his sons Christoph and Hannes are active in the valley.
Yes, and grandsons too.
And grandsons.
Yes. So
and you know, all of the quite a few of the instructors from Austria that Hannes brought over as World War II broke out joined what became the American 10th Mountain Division.
And then
hence that connection.
Yeah. So coming up, the race is being held. It's sort of a whole weekend of events. So what's on the schedule? Well,
the first thing that kicks everything off is Friday afternoon, evening at Cranmore. People can register for the race, and then we have a nice little opening reception at the Eating House. We're actually going to beef up the amount of food there. You know, it's such a great deal. $75 gets you a day ticket entry into the race on Saturday. But basically, the race, if you're in the right place at the right time, from Friday night and through Sunday morning, you can be fed on the race. So the Friday reception kicks that off in the Eating House, and then nice torchlight parade put on by Cranmore Ski School at 8 o'clock coming down. And then at 9:15 on Saturday morning, the opening ceremony takes place. And after that, race starts at 10. It's basically a mountain meister's course.
Right. Sure.
Slightly different start. But there is a silent auction going on all day. There is an ice carving demonstration you can watch. People walking around in vintage clothing, so there's a lot to do.
The vintage clothing, everything from sort of the Nordic ski sweaters to lederhosen.
And the neon, you know, the neon is vintage now. You know,
that's true. Yes, you can go in the closet, and it's okay for that day.
That's right.
But also, again, this is a fundraiser for the New England Ski Museum, and there are some. Even though the museum is over in Franconia, there's some satellite displays over here.
That's right. Yep. It is a benefit for the museum. What the money we raise now helps us get through the summer when not too many people are thinking about skiing. But you're right, we've got a satellite exhibit at the Bretton Woods Base Lodge in the ground floor.
Right.
We've got one in the Intervale Scenic Vista building. And right next door to us here in North Conway in the shops at Norcross Place.
Nice.
And we've just recently, for Cranmore, put together a nice little exhibit at Cranmore of their history, which is shown in their Alberg Base Lodge, the North Base Lodge.
Nice. So how can people register for this?
You can call the Ski Museum, 800-639-4181. You can pick up an entry form anywhere around town, or go to skimuseum.org.
Nice. And there's many, many options. So excellent.
Yep.
Well, Jeff,
Yep.
thank you very much for stopping by this morning, and good day to head on out and do some skiing today, that's for sure.
Thanks, Marty. I think I'm planning on it.
Good for you. We'll be back with Watch and Win and more events and all sorts of fun things right here on RSN Live.